Total solutions for any mix, any volume. All managed by Panasim Enterprise Edition. Panasonic. Total solutions beyond SMT.
Welcome to the Seica booth. I'm joined by David Sigalo, who's the Vice President. Welcome, David. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. So we're standing here in front of a very unique flying prober machine that you have, which is the Pilot 4D V8. And what is unique about it is it's got it operates on a vertical plane as opposed to all other flying probe machines, which are obviously in a horizontal plane. Can you explain the benefits and the reasons why you're doing it this way?
Yes, I will. This machine is the only machine on the market that does test boards in a vertical format. And the reason is, as boards get larger and larger, and of course here we are in America, a lot of boards are big, and network boards, for example, they tend to, when you want to probe them from multiple sides, they can sag and oscillate in a horizontal format. When we go vertical, we remove a component of gravity, and the boards oscillate so far less than in a horizontal format. We're the only companies that in the world that invented the flying prober in a vertical format, and we did it for that reason.
Okay. And that'll help, obviously, when you have larger, heavy devices on the board.
Absolutely.
So it looks like, looking at the machine, that it's actually on an inline system.
Yes, it is.
Can we have a look at that?
Yes, you may. Come on down a couple steps here. This system is set up in a batch mode. Mm-hmm. So we have magazines that can take different part numbers. Say, for example, this system is configured with 3 magazines, 3 different part numbers, 1 part number in each magazine. It will load in the boards on second or third shift or on first shift, automatically select the program and test all those boards in the first magazine. It can continue out in pass-through format or go back into the same magazine, and then when that magazine is fully tested, another magazine would be installed and boards would go in automatically.
Right. Okay.
This system, it can test batch mode or even in a SMEMA line, horizontal, where Seica Automation, our sister division, builds and designs loaders, lifters, and other equipment, and in the pass-through mode can take boards in horizontal, flip them 90, so you don't need any magazines.
Right, yeah, because of course most boards come in a horizontal mode, so you need sometimes a flipper to flip them up.
Correct.
Let's take a walk back now and look at the machine itself and the software that's driving it.
Absolutely.
So on the probers, David, what sort of types of different probes do you have, and do you have different pressures that you can apply to them?
Yes, this system is also unique in that we have up to 16 flying probe resources that is in this machine. We have our 8 electrical probes, 4 on each side, but we also have power probes on each side. We also have the cameras on each side. We also have the capability with laser scanning to actually measure the planarity of boards in the system, 1 on each side, and even stamping. Customers would like to have their boards stamped with either a pass or a fail. We can do that as well. And what's unique on this machine today also is we have LED sensors mounted in this machine, so it also can test LEDs. So you add all that up, we have over 16 resources that fly over the board.
So LED sensors, what do you mean by that? What does it do there?
Well, the LED sensors, again mounted on front or back of the system, can test all the characteristics of LEDs, not just their on or off, but the wavelength, the lumens, the intensity of the light itself. And that's important in this technology today, the automotive market, the avionics sector. LED is a booming business today.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what about the software that drives this? I mean, I see the display we have here.
Yes,
can you talk to us about that?
Absolutely. Actually, I want to show you a little app that we have. Seica has designed this system, and all our systems now are Wi-Fi enabled. So we have an app that can be downloaded onto your Droid pad or your mobile device, and it will actually monitor pass-fail data of the machine, energy consumption, the machine status. So the plant manager, no matter where they are, in the world, using a cellular device or an app from on a Droid, can monitor the status of all the equipment, energy consumption, and important statistics coming out of the machine on a production day.
That is wonderful. That's great. That's super. So, and then the onboard system here is fairly straightforward GUI interface. Is there anything special on this, or is it easy to use?
Our software is very easy to use. It's a good, nice graphical interface. It's all graphical. It's a database-driven software. And it's easy to allow customers to get programs out in less than a day.
So David, you seem to be expanding quite a bit here in the United States. Can you tell us a little bit about that expansion and some of the people you've been hiring?
Absolutely. The name Seica is now becoming synonymous with flying probe technology. So we have a tremendous amount of sales on flying probe, and compared to Q1 in 2015, we're double our numbers in Q1 of 2016. We actually have the need for training instructors. I was looking at the numbers. We basically have business for 2 people to be training 52 weeks a year, and that shows our growth and the number of flying probers that are being deployed, as well as our in-circuit and functional test systems.
Do you have the facilities here in North America to do that training here?
Yes, we have about 4 offices throughout North America, in Mexico, West Coast, East Coast, and Central U.S., and they're staffed with engineering and support personnel to do the trainings.
So some of the sales that you've been selling, what sort of applications have you been selling your machines into recently?
Yeah, we've had 2 very important wins for us in Q1 of this year. One of which was to a company called All Test Corporation. They recently acquired this year the Pilot 4D V8 system. They're a growing business CM in Silicon Valley as well as overseas in Asia. And they saw our system compared to some of the competitors and decided to partner with us, and we're quite happy about that. It's a great organization, and they produce great boards. Another company recently also is called Bay Area Circuits in Fremont, California. They just recently bought a Rapid system from us in the bareboard market. It's an 8-head Rapid 270 system, flying probe, very much similar to our V8 here as well.
Well, Bay Area Circuits is a very well-known PCB manufacturer in the valley, so that's a good win for you.
It is, and we're very happy to partner with them.
So, you mentioned a little bit earlier about Seica Automation, which is your sister company, and they have added a AOI LED curing inspection system, which is on the other side of the booth. Can we take a walk over and have a look at that?
Absolutely.
So David, we're here now in front of your new conformal coating inspection system. This is a new product for Seica Automation. It's actually from Seica Automation, which is a slightly different division of Seica. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yes, this is our new conformal coat inspection system. It can also do inspection for loaded boards as well as solder paste inspection. This is a scanning system technology. It has parallax-free image capability, and it's new for Seica here in North America.
Okay. So can we take a little look under the hood?
Absolutely. This system is configured to test for conformal coat at the trade show, top and bottom. We have 2 scanning systems that are easily replaced, that are movable, come out from the machine for easy maintenance.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What sort of defects or things are you looking for? Are you just looking for coverage, or other things that you're looking for?
That's a very good question. This machine is able to inspect for the thickness of conformal coat using the topology and LED scanning technology. It's looking for air bubbles. It's looking for cracks, things of that nature that you would typically see when applying conformal coat if it's not cured properly.
Right. Okay, good. So that's pretty useful. So this has come out the Seica Automation stable. So this is a fairly new division of Seica.
Yes.
What else are you making there?
Yeah, Seica Automation is a company that has been in business over 15 years. We acquired them, and they are part of our parent company. They make things such as loaders, conveyors, buffers, press fit equipment, as well as label applicators and camera technology that can actually be used to inspect the labels for proper placement on assemblies or even circuit boards.
Well, it's certainly a very diverse range of equipment. So, David, I want to thank you very much for giving us a look at the flying prober across the other side of the booth, and of course the inspection machine here. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much.